Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and we're back with everyone's favorite video, the end of month live with Scentsy. This is the recap, so if you don't want to have to go on Facebook and watch the hour-long, sometimes more than an hour video, I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys the highlights, the important information, cut out all the drama, the unnecessary stuff. But let me tell you, there will be some tea to be spilt in this video. I'm not happy with a few things. So we will go into my reactions. So we've got a comfy blanket in my PJs. Literally did skincare, threw my hair up, and the best part of all, thank you, Melissa. So Melissa the Scents Lady here on YouTube, she got this mug and had it in one of her recent videos. And I was like, where did you get that? I need that. And I was able to actually score this on, it was either Mercari or eBay, I can't remember. And it wasn't actually that bad. The seller had it for like $16 and change with like $7 shipping. But I was able to haggle it down to like 9 something. So I still paid under $20 for it, which I think that's what you would pay for Rae Dunn anyway at Marshalls and Home Goods and that stuff. So, okay. So, end of month live. I took notes, people. So, they were a little bit all over the place. Like, you could have sworn it was a me video, like one of my videos. They were all over the place. No rhyme or reason. Weren't following like an itinerary or anything. So I'm just gonna highlight the products and collections that are coming in July, and then we'll talk about a little bit of like the consultant stuff at the end, which the consultant stuff is the stuff that I really have a lot of reaction to. Okay, so as we all know, at the end of today, and I am gonna post this video tonight, so as of tonight, the Father's Day collection and Strawberries and Cream, which was the March scent of the month, that, and also that warmer Curious Cottontail, that's donezo. That will be in the Scentsy graveyard. Can't get it anymore, so hope to God you stocked up or clubbed it. But starting tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Bring Back My Bar promotion launches. So you'll be able to get your hands on all 25 cents. You can purchase them. You can put them in, if you work with your consultant, you can put them in 6-pack bundles for $30. And that's US pricing. Or you can order on the website, get 6 bars and get the automatic 10% off. You're going to be paying $2.40 more doing it on the website. So just, you know, decide what's best for you. So that's launching, and then you can also put them into your respectable Scentsy clubs or start one. So you can definitely do that starting tomorrow morning. Also, the July scent of the month and the warmer of the month will launch. So the warmer of the month is at Forest Forage, which is that mushroom. It's like a wood grain, 3-tier element style mushroom warmer. It does light up. The biggest mushroom doesn't light up as much as these smaller 2-tier ones, but it is a pricey warmer. It's going to be $67.50 in July, and then if it's still available come August 1st, then it's going to go up to its retail price, which is $75. So it's definitely a hefty priced warmer. So take use of party credits, host credits, half-offs, Scentsy Club reward points, whatever you can to lower the cost on it if it's something that you want. Also the scent of the month, which is Blue Skies and Bergamot. I have not been able to get that one yet. I will have it eventually this month, so I will be able to review it on the channel. I am not buying the scent of the month kit anymore. I made that decision. The last scent of the month kit I bought was in December for Snowflakes and Sage. I made a point in 2025 as a consultant that I wanted to save my dollars, and I was going to see if not buying the scent of the month kit was actually going to hurt the commission I make already on scent of the month like items. And honestly, it hasn't. So I'm just going to continue that. So that is available July 1st. There is a new whiff box. So the whiff box, they made a point to point out that the whiff box is bigger. So it's a larger style whiff box. But they made a point to say that that doesn't necessarily mean that the value is larger. It just means that they're able to put larger products within the box. Okay, well, they've done that before in the past, so I don't know why they had to reiterate that, but whatever. So it is in a bigger box this time. If you don't know what the whiff box is, it's just a curated box that Scentsy comes up with every month. It's got a theme. Sometimes it has exclusive products in it. Sometimes it's catalog products, upcoming products. It's always $35 in value or higher, but the cost is $35. Unless you have a Scentsy Club subscription that's coming out, you can choose it as a half-off item and get it for $17.50. So for July, the whiff box is a $58 valued box. You are going to be getting a room spray in pink, pineapple, and sugar. That is a current scent in the catalog, and that room spray is currently available. So it is an available product. You're also going to be getting a fragrance flower in palm trees and ocean breeze. So they're also putting, because that pink, what was it? The Scentsy Air, Scentsy whatever. In June's whiff box, they had a fan diffuser, like the rechargeable one, and it was pink. So they're like, oh, it's sold out, so we're just going to make more pink products. So they have a petal pink, and literally it just looks like rose quartz is what it looks like. And it's a mod warmer. A mod warmer, you guys. I thought the mod warmers weren't selling. I thought everybody was mad about them, that they didn't perform. Everyone was pissed about the plastic. So I honestly thought they weren't going to, but I guess now that they've changed the material and they're making a lot more like with the ceramic. And this one looked like it was ceramic. I was trying to ask questions in the comment section, but really nobody was answering me, so whatever. So yeah, so that's in there. And then also the August Scent of the Month bar will be in the whiff box. So that and the mod warmer are the exclusive products. So you get the August Scent of the Month bar early, and then you get the exclusive Petal Pink mod warmer. So those are the two exclusive items, and then there's two catalog items. So yes, it's a $58 value for $35. I'm passing. That is not a box that speaks to me. There's nothing special about it. Unless you love the mod warmers and you love pink, then by all means go ahead and grab it. But no. So that's the whiff box. Okay. The other thing that's coming, they said, well, this is the thing. Dan said it was the second week of July, and then the video that they show on their phone said July 7th. So would it be next Monday? Yeah, it would be next Monday. So next Monday, July 7th, there's going to be a Hamish collection. So, all right, I'll have to admit, the buddy is cute. It is so darn cute. And Caroline actually walked by when I was watching the video, and she was like, I need to have that. So I might have to buy it for her. But I hate paying $40 for a Scentsy buddy. Like, it's a stuffed freaking animal, for Christ's sake. Anyway, so it's Hamish, but it's white. And I think it has more of like a longhorn, like type of horn on it. And the tuft of hair is a lot longer than Hamish's is. So it's a girl. I think they said her name was Haiti or Hattie or something like that. So it's a buddy. And then it's a Highland cow warmer. That's an element warmer. I don't have pictures, you guys. So pictures are on the workstation. If I can find them, I'll put them in the community tab on my channel. But that thing is so hideous. It's like this, like, I don't know. The cow looks like it came out of like a 90s, like, Lakeside collection catalog. Like, I swear, my mom has a bunch of those catalogs. like in her bathroom for people to read. But it looks like something like that, and I don't know if they're just like trying to cash in on the whole like Hamish cow like fiend, like cow fiend, which is fine. There's a lot of people that like that type of stuff, and they have the longhorn skulls and stuff like that. But honestly, they could have brought like something else besides that warmer. I don't know. No, this isn't Kool-Aid. This is water. It just has one of those oh my gosh. It's not a Crystal Light packet, but you know what I'm talking about. It's one of the ones from the Dollar Tree. It's like Sonic Ocean Coconut Water or something like that. I didn't want coffee, so we're going with that. Okay, so that's the collection. So you got the buddy, you got this, so it's a white Hamish Scentsy buddy. Then you got this Highland Cow element warmer, and then a bar to go with the collection. And the bar is called Grazing Grasslands, and it has scent notes of wildflowers, greens, and melon. Orville was saying that it smelled like Flower Shop. He's like, if you love Flower Shop, you're gonna love this one. Okay, then why not just bring Flower Shop back? Why do you gotta go ahead and make a brand new bar off of something that people already love? Just bring back Flower Shop. Like, you could have just left it alone with the new buddy and the new warmer and gave us back Flower Shop if that's what you wanted. I don't know. Or what would have been even better is they could have just brought back Woodland Meadow. But I digress. So that's July 7th. We're getting a Hamish collection that's going to feature the warmer, a new bar, and a buddy. Then July 21st, Wicked's returning because it lines up with Comic-Con. So just the warmer and the bar, Emerald City, is just going to be brought back out of the vault. So if you missed out on the warmer, or if you missed out on the bar, then this will be your opportunity to try it and club it and buy the warmer and all that stuff. Okay. The other thing that's new for July, but it's not going to be available for the public until August, is the Scent and Warmer of the Month for August. So in July, as consultants, we can subscribe to the Scent and Warmer of the Month kits, and we can get those products ahead of time to review them, give them out to customers, things like that. So the August one, it is football themed. I actually really like this. I do. They are bringing back, I don't know if they had this specific one before, but the design looks very familiar to the one that they had back in the catalog, like way back in the day. It is, a first down warmer. It's a football. It's literally a football, and it's oval, and it's an element warmer. And then the scent is called Huddle Up. Now this scent will be in the whiff box, like I said, and it has notes of black pepper, vetiver, and suede. So it's going to be a manly scent, you guys. I am excited to try it because, like I said, and I've said this all the time, Scentsy doesn't make enough manly scents. They make far and few between, and then the ones that are great, they get rid of. So, I don't know. I feel like there's something on my nose. I don't know what's going on tonight. I'm so riled up with the consultant news that I have to share with you guys that I'm just like all over the place. Okay. So that will be available July 15th for US consultants, and then July 10th for Canadian consultants is when you can subscribe to the Scent and or Warmer of the Month kit. Okay. Then another thing that's happening throughout the month, so this is one of the things I got PO'd about, and then it just kept snowballing after that, and I'm just like, oh man, I can't wait till tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna have to make a video. I don't care if I'm in my pajamas. I don't care if my hair looks like a hot mess. We're just rolling with it. It's my channel. I'll do what I want. So they said in the video that they're gonna have the curated bundles. Now they always have the curated bundles. They come every, oh my God, what is on my nose that is making it itch so much? They have the curated bundles at the beginning of the month, and then they stay all, month long. And they're just catalog products that they kind of just curate into their own bundle, and then you can buy it. The bundling is done for you, basically, right? So they said that every Monday, there's going to be new curated bundles but they won't tell us ahead of time. So every Monday, you'll have to check your website and see what new curated bundles have been created. I don't like that. I don't like that because I feel like you are forcing customers to order and pay shipping like a whole bunch. Like, I don't like that at all. Yeah. So basically, like, if I was a customer and I wanted to go on the website, and let's just say that 1 month it's a curated bundle of like bakery products, and then next week it's a curated thing of room sprays, and then the next week it's a warmer in a thing. It's like I can't take advantage of which ones to pick and choose like we do now. Like, they on the first throw up all the curated bundles, and then you can decide if one works for you or not. Now it's like, okay, well, these are available this week, but what's going to be available next week? I get what they're doing as a business thing. I don't agree with it. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to pay shipping every week, but I don't buy the curated bundles anyway. I'll use them for like party rewards and stuff if it makes sense to, but I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like that they're changing it from just throwing it up at the first of the month and then it being available all month long to them changing it weekly. So that was the first, what are you doing? The second, oh no, shit's about to go down. The Scent of the Month kit, you guys. So this only concerns consultants. So this does not concern customers. This just concerns us consultants. The Scent of the Month kit will no longer, as of August 1st, contain printed flyers. They will still contain the scented stickers for now, but as of August 1st, those lovely little flyers that we get in the 50 pack, they will no longer be available. What they're going to do instead is give us back the additional bar. So we used to have 8 bars. Then they took away a bar to give us a pod. So now we're still going to get the pod, but then we're going to get back 8 bars of the Scent of the Month. And there's going to be 2 Canva digital download templates that you can download to Canva to print off for your flyers. So basically, you're still going to get the Scent of the Month flyer. It's just in digital format. And basically, Orville and Heidi and Dan are telling you, you want it, you print it yourself. Too bad, so sad, Chad. I mean, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. They kept going on the video about how it's a digital age and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, it's because you're sitting on thousands and thousands and thousands of printed documents that you can't do anything with because you probably overprint or whatever. They probably have money sitting in those showcase brochures and the printed catalogs and stuff like that. So they're starting with the Scent of the Month kit. So we're no longer going to have printed flyers. We'll have a digital download that we can do, and we can change it up on Canva. To be honest, Canva's free, you guys. If you don't know, as a general person, Canva's free. You can use Canva. If you're a teacher or you work in education, you can actually get an educational account on Canva, and it even opens up the door for more stuff. I have that. As a college employee, I technically qualify for educator or teacher Canva or whatever. So I have a lot more access. I have a lot more fonts and graphics and things like that. But it's free. There is a free version of Canva that you can use. But the thing is printing is expensive. Okay? Now, if you have maybe 1 or 2 customers, fine. It's probably not going to cost you that much. But do you have access to a printer? Do you have access to a colored printer? Okay? These are things you have to think about. You know? Not everybody is privy to use their work, printer and print off all this stuff. Not everyone can afford to buy a printer and like the $50 or more ink cartridge to then print it from, and then buy the copy of paper and then pay it's a whole thing if you want to get into that Happy Mail scent game. Okay. And it takes like trial and error to figure out the cheapest way to do things, the cheapest way to mail out samples, all of that stuff. It is much cheaper for a consultant to pay the $2.70 that it costs for a 50 pack of flyers, and then another $2.70. So $5.40 is what it costs to get a package of scent stickers and a package of flyers from the consultant store. Not even doing the Scent of the Month kit. If you just wanted to order the flyers and the scent stickers, which is what I do. Actually, I don't even buy the flyers anymore. I make my own flyer because I am allowed to use my printer. So, at work. So, not everybody has that luxury though. So it's like, what the heck? And they kept talking about, oh, well, you know, people don't look at printed things, and yeah, it's like, yes, they still do. I get it. The younger generations, you know, they may not, but your majority of your customer base is literally people that are 40 plus. Let's even go back 30 plus or higher, okay? They still want printed catalogs. We all grew up with Sears catalogs, JCPenney catalogs, Toys R Us catalogs, all the stupid mail-in catalogs that our mothers would get from like all these random places for like quilted bedspreads that had snowmen on them, and then like shower curtains to match and stuff like that. Okay, it's fun taking the catalog. I thought I had one here, but I don't. It's fun taking the catalog and marking down things that you like and marking down scents that you don't like or want to get, and yada yada. It's fun. It is a physical thing that people enjoy getting in the mail or getting their hands on. I feel like they're doing a disservice to a lot of their customers and their consultants by taking away the printed flyer. So that is something new that's going to start August 1st. Now, whether that's going to continue for all of their printed products, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the game plan, but they're starting off small before they hit us with the big bang. So just be prepared, you guys. Okay, so let me, hold on. I have to make sure I like touch upon everything because I feel like I'm going to go off the deep end here. Okay, so then compassed with that little droplet, little nugget of information, Orville started talking about how everything was going to switch to digital eventually, because that's just the way that they're going, and trends and things like that. So then as he was talking about that, he was mentioning that currently with a printed catalog, they have to print those catalogs 6 months in advance, right? Like they have to make the decision of what's in the fall and winter catalog 6 months before the fall and winter catalog is going to launch. Right? So they can get all of these things printed, the showcase brochures, the product guides, the catalogs, the one-sheeter product sheets. Okay? They got to get all that 6 months in advance. But then he was also saying that with that, they have to think about a year or two ahead of what they want for these catalogs. So he was basically saying because of the 6 months, like they have to have everything printed 6 months in advance, they're stuck with that catalog. He literally used these words, guys. He said, we're stuck and we have to adhere to that catalog, and we have to guarantee that those things in those catalogs will be available because we already made the investment and printed everything off. He said this twice, you guys, and he literally used the words, we have to guarantee, twice. Nobody in the comment section caught on to it. And I'm like, why are people not catching on to what he's saying? He's basically saying, you guys, that with the way the catalog is now, it's 6 months, right? We get 2 catalogs a year. It's 6 months. So when they print the catalog and it's available, like so for fall, it's available on September 1st. Scentsy has to guarantee that everything in that catalog will be available for the 6 months that catalog exists. They're guaranteed for it, so they have to restock it, things like that. So Orville was saying with them moving to digital, that allows them to be a little bit more loose. They can change things up at will. Do you guys get where I'm getting? It means that they're no longer going to have to be, okay, it's in the catalog, we have to always restock it. No. you know what's going to happen? They're going to change to like a quarterly catalog where the stuff's only available for 3 months. So you know what's going to happen? The minute a catalog drops, you bet your sorry ass that you're going to have to go ahead and club those fragrances that you want from that catalog, because their likelihood of being restocked isn't going to happen when the company doesn't have to adhere to the catalog, because they no longer have that with a printed document. Digital PDFs, you can change those willy-nilly every day of the week. So, you think Lilacs and Violets is going to stay all 6 months of the spring and summer catalog? No. They're going to be like, oh, well, it was available for the first 2 months. It really didn't sell, so we're going to take it out and we're going to swap it out with this scent. Now, aloe water and cucumber isn't really doing that great in cleaning, so we're going to swap it out for something else. This warmer isn't doing so hot, so we're going to take it out. Bogus. Complete horse dookie. I don't like it. And I think it stems from Hamish the cow. In all actuality, I really do think it stems from that. Because think about it. Hamish the cow, everyone went crazy when it was brought back for Bring Back My Buddy, right? Then they decided to make the weighted buddies, and they started off with Hamish the cow. Everybody fell in love with it. It was a LTO, sold out within minutes. Within minutes, that thing sold out. And they knew the popularity was there, so they decided to make it a catalog product. Minute the catalog launched, what happened? Hamish sold out. Then they restocked it. It sold out. They restocked it again. Now it's discontinued. If you go on the workstation, it literally says discontinued, and it will not be coming back for the rest of the catalog season. It is a catalog product, and we still have 2 months left of the spring and summer catalog. So basically, nothing in Scentsy Land's going to be guaranteed, you guys. So honestly, it doesn't change anything that I would do about my own buying. Like when collections and catalogs and stuff launch, I do club stuff, but not necessarily the catalog stuff. Like when the catalog is getting near to close, that's when I club my favorite fragrances. But when the catalog opens, I don't necessarily club those fragrances because I know they're available for 6 months. But now there's uncertainty with that. If they actually go ahead and go a full-on digital catalog, right? Then that's not guaranteed. So you're almost forced to club everything or stock up before it sells out or before it's taken away from you. So that was something that I perked my little ears on, and I was just like, oh, that's how we're going, Orville. That's how we're going. Okay. So, yeah, so everything's basically going to be digital soon, starting with the Scent of the Month flyers and working their way to the rest of the stuff, so just be prepared. Be prepared that there's not going to be any more paper material for you as a consultant to use. They're going to give you the stuff. They said it in the video. They'll give you the links. They'll give you the PDFs. They'll make the stuff for you. But if you want to mail it out to your customers, you're going to have to print that stuff out. And everyone in the comment section was like, oh, just make a flip book. You know, send it in a text or in a message. Okay, not everybody has social media platforms, and not everybody is tech savvy. Okay, you wouldn't understand how many of my own customers don't even know how to operate the website to place an order. That's why I have so many people jump in on my bulk orders for my local customers, because they rather just me deal with it because they can't operate the website. They're like, it's too many tabs to click on. I don't understand what I'm doing, you know, or even setting up a Scentsy Club subscription. Some of them are just like, oh no, I can't. It's too much. So again, it's really penalizing a certain customer and certain consultant, these new changes. And I get it. Not everyone's going to be happy with change. Change happens. Not everybody's happy with it. Whatever. But it just doesn't make sense. Unless they're really like looking at their dollars and pennies and realizing that they spend a crap load on printed material that's just sitting there. That could be the reason. I don't know. Okay. So enough about that. Now this right here, actually no, there's one more thing. So going on the digital thing, they're going to have a new digital starter kit. Okay, so there's no products that come with this starter kit. So if you wanted to join Scentsy, normally you would pay $99 and you would get this huge starter kit. It comes with products, so you get like, you know, a room spray, a bar, a warmer, you know, different products to have. And then it comes with all like the printed material and 3 months of the free website, all this stuff. So they have a new one that's like their starter stream kit or whatever. And it's $9 US. You still get the 3 free months of the website, but you don't get any product, no written materials. Nothing is mailed to you. You basically just get to start your website and have access to the workstation for all the free training and stuff like that. But you will get 20% coupons. I think there was like 3 of them, they said, that you can give to customers to incentivize them to order so that you could hit your 250 and hit all those, excuse me, marks that you need to hit within those first, like, what, 90 days of selling or something like that. So I do like that. I do like that it's just a $9 kit. I think that'd be really great for the customer that wants to be their own consultant, because they already kind of know about Scentsy. They know about the products. They don't necessarily need all the material because they're not going to be, you know, sponsoring or building it. They're just doing it for their own, you know, discount. That $9 kit would be great for those individuals. Not for someone who wants the products to try them, see what it's all about, all of that jazz. But they did say that they're still going to have the original starter kit. This is just going to be like a lower tiered starter kit. All right, and the last thing that really grinded my gears. So they had mentioned either a month ago or 2 months ago in the End of Month Live that they were going to be switching where consultants could have an option to get weekly pay commission instead of monthly commission. Right now, as it stands, on the 9th or the 10th of the month, I think it's the 9th, we'll get our monthly commission from the month before, right? So now we have an option that we can do it weekly, which everyone was excited about that. And I can understand, you know, some people might, you know, they don't want to wait the week, you know, the month. They need the money now because maybe they're trying to pay a bill, or maybe the Scentsy Commission's paying for their groceries that week, or the gas to get to work, or what have you. So I like that idea of getting paid weekly. What I don't like is the details that they dropped. So to be part of this weekly pay program, you have to pay Scentsy $5 a month to be paid weekly. So you're trying to tell me that if I want to get a normal weekly check, like a normal 9-to-5 job, that I got to give you $1.25 a week to get my weekly commission? Nope. Nope. Think about that. If 500 consultants, I don't even have a calculator. I don't know how to do math on the fly. Whatever, you know the math. Let's just say 500 consultants do that and pay $5. Scentsy's gonna make mucho off of them. Mucho. Just like they do on the website. They even said it in one of the End of the Month lives, that it only costs them X amount of dollars to have the website available for a consultant, but the consultant has to pay this much. They already said that they make a profit on the monthly website fee. So this is just another fee to make money off of the bajillion amount of consultants that are probably going to opt into this. And I get it. A lot of people in the comment section were like, it's only $1.25. Other companies do it too. Okay, but $1.25 might mean someone not getting to work that day, or not having, or a loaf of bread, or a half a gallon of milk, or something like that. Sorry. Still don't think it's right. You can opt out, though. You don't have to do the weekly pay. You can still just keep it at monthly, and you don't have to pay anything. So there's that at least. So that's the tea, you guys. It's not a very eventful month for July. We've got Bring Back My Bar from July 1st to August 15th, so they're really focusing on that. There's really no license except for Wicked, and then that Hamish collection that's coming out, and then the Whiff Box. But, I mean, there could be other collections, there could be other launches that they're not talking about, there could be another flash sale. Who the freak knows? But what I will say is, if you're going to get up at 3 a.m. or your respective time zone to order, check that clearance as soon as you can, you guys, because I'm telling you, they did a sneaky sneak, and over the weekend, they restocked clearance. I didn't even know about it, you guys, because I really wasn't on my phone a lot this weekend, and I had gotten a message in my Facebook VIP group saying, oh, they reloaded clearance. And I went and checked, and literally everything that they had available on June 1st was restocked. How did you get those items restocked, by the way? Did you just magically find them in some random warehouse? Or did you re-pour it because you saw how quick those items sold and how much money you made off those items that you're like, oh, maybe we should just re-pour a batch? I'm thinking it's the latter. That's just me. Hope you guys enjoyed my salty video for End of Month Live. I tried to just recap it, and they really didn't go too much into like hardcore, MLM, Scentsy Spirit, all that stuff. It was pretty much short and sweet. So yeah, so until next month, you guys, we'll see what happens. Next month, we should be able to discuss some of the SFR stuff. I will be doing my yearly SFR video. I know some consultants don't like that I do it. And it's nobody that's on YouTube. No consultant that's on YouTube. I'm talking about like my upline. Those people. They don't like that I do it because I share everything. I don't care because it's available. Until, and it says it in the compliance thing, that until Scentsy releases marketing images for a promotion, that's the only marketing promotion like media images that you can use. But anytime before they provide that information, you can use still shots that people take, like when they're at SFR and they're taking pictures of like the product displays and stuff like that, or like on the screen, like screenshots from when they're doing like the live stream. You're allowed to do that as long as they have not launched actual licensed images on the workstation. So you're in compliance doing it. But I like doing it, and I do it in a huge video, and I share everything. Every little bit of info from SFR, I put it all in a nice little PowerPoint presentation with images and scent notes if I can grab them and all that lovely stuff. I have such an awesome, fun time making it. I'm just weird like that. I'm a nerd when it comes to Excel and PowerPoint and all that stuff. So that will be coming at some point at the end of the month when SFR happens and all of that. I was really hoping that they would have told us like Goody Gordness. Like, wouldn't that be so awesome if Goody Gordness came back? Like, wouldn't it? That'd be so, excuse me, it would be so awesome. Or if they came up with another collection for it. I don't know. I'm rambling, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about the new consultant changes. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on some of the new products that are coming out for the month. Yeah, I'm excited about the August bar, to be honest. I'm really excited to get another masculine scent. I've been wanting more masculine, and I like black pepper and vetiver and suede, so it sounds like a bar that I might like, so we will see. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice night, and hopefully clearance has some good in it. Let's just hope. All right, bye.